Alrighty, y'all. So, out here getting that morning walk in, and it is a beautiful morning out. It's 74 degrees. It's like 67% humidity. The air is perfect. So, we definitely cannot complain about these days. Getting the sun on the skin, getting that nice, beautiful, natural energy sucked up. So, we are out here just getting it done. Oh boy. That poor little Ford Ranger's power steering pump is angry. But we did legs yesterday. Not with a bunch of weight, but very form intensive. Just got to review that footage here in a little bit when I go to edit and post today's video. But no pains as for like back soreness, and knees feel pretty good. They're a little tight today, but nothing like tender sore. Quads a little tight but not tender, which makes sense. We got a decent pump and they felt pretty fatigued, but we only worked at 95 pounds on the squats, 110 on the hack squat, 145 on the leg press, just really focusing on that range of motion. So even though everything kind of feels tight, it feels looser today, as in like the range of movement. So I am excited about that. Then we've got chest today. I'm excited about that. I gotta check the board, but I'm pretty sure we did 255 last week. And we were shooting for 3x5. Well, I was only able to do 3x3. So today, we've got to shoot for those 5 rep sets. And if we knock that out, next chest day, we shoot for 260. So, I am super excited about that. But the neighbor's out here mowing his lawn. So, just about to the house. When I get into the gym for chest, we will go ahead and catch you guys back up then. Alright, y'all. So, today's chest day. We've gone ahead and warmed up 95, 135, 225, 275, or 225. Now we've got 260 on here. I am supposed to do 255 today. To try to go for a 3x5 since I only did 3x3 last week. But 225 felt pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and just shoot for 260, see what happens. If we can at least hit 3x3, I'm going to be pretty excited about that. But we're still going to shoot for 3x5 here. We're going to just go ahead and complete 3x3. Definitely not going to be able to squeak out 5, that's for sure. If I went ahead and did 255, probably would have been 4 reps and still not 5. But that still feels extremely good. So I will take that. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and take a little rest, get ready for the next set, and then I'll bring you guys back when I move on to incline bench. We've gone and finished up our flat bench. We did 260 at 3x3. Chest feels pretty destroyed, stimulus-wise. Central nervous system, definitely pretty cooked after that. Had that shakiness about you. So, now, we're on to dumbbell incline presses. Man, these things are dirty. But, this is for 3 or 5 sets of 10 to 12. So I think it's for 10. But I don't remember, can't really see that far to read the board. So we're just going to hit these, shoot for 10 to 12, and then I'll see how many sets I'm supposed to do after this first one. Man, those feel heavy today, but we'll be able to knock out however many sets we're supposed to do. So let's see here. What do we got? I gotta go read my board here. 3 sets for 12. So I've got 2 more sets, and then we'll go ahead and move on. On the incline bench with the dumbbells, and I am feeling cooked already. So we're going to do cable flies, but we're not going to do side chest press today. I can feel my pump already kind of like fading. A lot of it's because of the caloric deficit. So 2, I also didn't drink as much water today as I have been. So I'm also feeling fairly dehydrated, which is also going to affect your pumps and your energy levels. So let's go ahead and get these sets done here. So we've got to do 4 sets of 20 reps. What we got going on for flies. So this is at 30 pounds. So we tried to make that move up to 40, and that just is not going to happen. The contractions weren't as good as what we get at 30. We're going to take these nice and slow. Ooh. Ah. 2 more. Ooh. Woo. But the amount of tension that puts on the chest, that those super slow reps really forces that connection and focus onto the muscle, and you could feel every little range of that when you take them nice and slow, and you can try to get the biggest squeeze you can on these freaking chesticles here. So it pushes a huge amount of blood into the muscle. And for something like this, I definitely prefer being able to take them super slow, that full range of motion, while just continuously contracting that muscle and then controlling the eccentric of it. It is brutal on the chest. And it's not as fun as, say, throwing a bunch of weight on there and just throwing it and just really, kind of cheating those reps just to move a shit ton of weight. But at the same time, I think these are probably more effective overall for building that chest and getting a lot more growth out of it, and definitely a lot more protective of the shoulders. So, and being as that's one of our biggest factors, is just avoiding injury, just mitigate as much injury as possible. These, that's the way to do them. So, and also it helps get that mobility because you're able to control that whole range of motion, and you can feel where it starts to where you're hitting your end of movement, where your shoulder blades are starting to retract and come to clip and squeeze in on your spine. And then you're as far back as you're safely going to get before you start impinging the shoulder. So when you can get to that point and then come all the way back forward, nice and slow and controlled the whole time for 20 reps, you're going to feel it. Even with my pump fading, not enough calories, and my water being down, the pump I have from that just one set feels ridiculous. So I'm going to go ahead and knock out my last 3 sets. I'm going to go ahead and move on, get on out of here, go eat, and I definitely need to drink a bunch of water and go get my evening cardio done. So make sure you guys are out there. You're working towards your goals, getting your stuff done, and most of all, just don't be a lazy fuck.